don't forget to subscribe for more reviews. Please also like. Thank you.
You know, Spinster, I'm so glad we don't have any more of those figure subscription service figures to review. Even though it is kind of sad. 4.0 was kind of interesting, but, you know, now that I think about it, maybe 5.0 wouldn't be so bad to review. Maybe that guy that owns us could actually buy some of those figures and maybe review them. That might be kind of good. What do you think? Yeah, I feel the same way. I think I'll just go, I don't know, jump on him while he's asleep and make him buy some. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? Yeah, you're right. That might cause insomnia. We don't want to do that. Because then he wouldn't have any money, couldn't go to his work or his job or anything. Yeah. Let's just not do that. Let's just send evil thoughts his way so he has to buy some. That works, doesn't it? I really like talking to you, Spinster. These conversations are really special.
Hello everyone, this is Tom, and today we have the privilege of looking at the figure subscription service from FunPub. This is the 5th in their series, and we have figures 1 and 2 here. So they are not going to release them in 5 different sections. They're only going to release them in 2. So in this video, I'm going to show each of the figures, scale them, all that good stuff, and do what I need to. I'm going to try to make this a relatively quick video. We'll see what happens. So, it comes in your standard FunPub box. Foam insert. Right off the bat, you see how they're packaged. So, we get the Generations RC repaint. I don't even know, I've never touched these before, so I'm not sure what goes where or with whom. That's the little figure that came with Cosmos, if I remember right. So, there's those two. Here is a jet. That is just a straight up repaint of a Combiner Wars figure. It doesn't even have a faction symbol on it. I wonder who this is supposed to be. These little things here are soft plastic. How interesting. I don't remember any of the Combiner Wars having soft plastic right there. I mean, that's rubbery plastic. I don't know how well this is coming off, but it's got a really nice paint job. Wish I knew who this was. I'll find out here in a minute when I get to the instructions. And then we have this guy, who is a Predacon, apparently. Okay. So, that's the box. Here's everything it comes with, including weapons and whatnot. Okay, there's a combiner part. It must go with him. Okay, so I will take this opportunity to review some of this stuff, and I'll get right back to you. Okay, so I'm going to do size comparisons really quickly. Here, this one is named Medic, and this one is named Quickslinger. Here they are with pipes and trigger happy for those of you who have them, so you can get a quick little view in alt mode, and through the power and magic of video, I'll switch out. Bam! Okay, so this one is called Fractal, and he is a Predacon, and this is supposed to be Scorponok, also another Predacon. Here you've got pipes and trigger happy. So that just gives you an idea. Okay, so now I'm going to start transforming the one they call Medic And we'll okay, so before I go any further, I'm going to take a minute and do their bio cards here. This is Lifelines. Here's Fractals. Here is Scorpionox. Let me get a better on Fractals. There's Fractals. And here is, well, you can't see that at all, Quickslingers. So if anybody wants to look at those, you can pause them. And I'm going to get into transformation. Okay, so we are going to start this off with Quickslinger. And basically, he's just a little Minicon. He's just a little Minicon. Let me see if I can get in here a little bit better so you all can see. He's just a little Minicon. You can pretty much see exactly what's going on here. He's real easy to transform. You flip that back down, take his wings out, bam, you got a robot. No head articulation, the arms are on ball joints, they move up, they move down, you can't do full 360, no leg articulation whatsoever. Here he is. And size comparison wise, there he is with the Legends class figure. Okay, so he's got one other transformation mode, and let me see if I can do this without breaking it, because I actually pulled it off the peg a minute ago. The centerpiece here comes down and comes forward, pegs in right there. You've got a little handle right here that flips down, and it makes a little weapon. And I don't know how well it comes off on camera, but it's got little barrels right there, and it's kind of it's not the sturdiest thing I've ever seen, but you know, it's okay. So, and it's got a little 5mm port, and bam, he can hold it just fine. Now, Medic, or the RC repaint, is not going to be able to hold it because of her hand. Wait, he's not the figure. He is. She's not going to be able to hold it because of the way her hands are. This thing tabs in really tightly right there. I mean, it's scary tight, the way that thing tabs in. Woo, really selling your product here. Anyway, yeah, he just transforms just like this. Hey, I didn't notice that before. His head is just kind of painted on there. Anyway, okay, so that's him. He's basically going to go back in the box and probably never, ever, ever be seen again. Alright, so next we're going to be looking at her. Now, I would normally compare her to RC because my daughter has RC, but the only part that I could find of RC is this. To be fair, that's her weapon. To be fair, she has the same thing and it's clear and it's the exact same mold. These will plug in. I don't remember if they go this way or that way or however the hell, but however it is that they plug in, yeah, they fit. So, yay for storage, right? We're all about storage on this channel. Yay, storage! Or maybe they go this way. I don't know. I don't really care. They fit. The other one fits just fine too. But that's not hers. Robot right here. You can pretty much see exactly how this is going to come out. You've got this. You've got this. I haven't transformed Wade's RC in about 2 years, a year, whatever it was since we got her. And the phone rings. It never fails. Alright, so I just love telemarketers, don't you? Anyway, let's see if I can remember how to do this. This comes down, this comes down, this comes up. Hey, there's a head there. Let's see here. Somehow or another the head's supposed to come out. Oh, it's a tight fit. Let's see here. Yep, there's a head there. Let's see here. Now, somehow or another this comes down. This is supposed to... I'm supposed to do something with this. Can't remember exactly. Ah, get in there. There we go, like that. Okay. These things, they slide out, slide in. I don't remember. Ah! I know she doesn't end up like that. This comes down, this comes down. Forms the robot. Legs. Man, it sucks when you get old and you can't remember how to do stuff that you used to be able to know how to do. I'm glad this isn't a tutorial video. That's all I can say. I'm just trying to get her into robot mode. There we go. There we go. There's that. This comes down. That does like that. I know these slide in, they do something. I know they do something. What do they do? What do they do? Don't they do something? No, maybe they don't. Maybe that's as good as it gets. Let's see, this pin goes in. I know this is supposed to come down and go in. I know it tabs in somewhere or another. Where are the tabs at? Right there. Get in there. There's a port right here and a tab right there. And man. Ah! Get in there. Alright. Okay. Now, bring down her backpack. Bam. And this is Medic. Can she stand? I'm pretty sure I got her transformed right. I got some paint bleedage on mine. Usually FunPub doesn't have that problem, but apparently we do now. Size comparison wise, here she is with Deluxe Rodimus. So there's that. For those of you Classics fans, here she is with Prime. Okay, so now we have covered that. She can she? No, she's not going to hold that. No, too much paint. I can force it, but it will rip the paint right off that. Okay, this mold's hands were always an issue anyway. She can hold her gun, although I'm not going to push it in any further than that, because those of us that know this mold know that's a surefire way to pop that thumb right off. What about this big gun here? I'm already ripping paint off. I'm not even going to try it. Okay, so yeah, this thing, it's not the prettiest or the cleanest thing I've ever seen. It's got a really good paint job on the head sculpt. Head's on a ball joint. It's got light piping. It's got light piping. Are those eyes painted, or are they... I can't... You can see the light coming through. Those eyes are painted, but the head is filled full of light piping. So, I mean, you see that little bit right there? It makes her kind of look like she's looking. That's where the light piping's coming through. They painted the eyes, but they kept the light piping. So they didn't adjust the mold at all, as far as I can tell here. I've got paint right here. I've got paint right here. Spillover. Sloppy paintwork right here. Wow. Sprue mark right here. And paint. Not so good. Wow, I am not used to this from FunPub. Now, I'm sure individual results will vary. There's paint right there that didn't make the mark. Look at this blemish. I mean, that's just a blemish in paint. It's not here on the other side. I've got a paint blemish right here. I'm not used to this from FunPub. And those of you who order from FunPub know these are not cheap figures. That's unfortunate. That is extremely unfortunate. Articulation, it's your standard Generations RC. Head's on a ball joint, so she can look all the way up, all the way down, and you've got this hinge right here, so you can actually kind of cheat it, and she can look down, but it totally destroys the sculpt. Arms could do a full 360. They're on a ball joint, which you can see right there. Out. That's as far as you're going to get with them. But the hips, that's it. That's it. You've got no rocker. That's as far as she's going to go. Front and back, she can do the full American splits, but there's no Chinese splits. She's got a knee rocker, knee bend, goes pretty much as far as you want it to. And she's got a swivel just above the knee. So that's medic. This is not a good figure. Okay, I'm going to pause right here and I'm going to pull out Scorponok and whatever the guy's name is. Not medic, lifeline. Fractal. I'll pull out Fractal. Alright, so now let's take us a quick look at Scorponok. And I have to tell you, I wasn't expecting to like this guy, but I have to tell you I kind of do. And there's a reason for it. He rolls, sort of. The wheels aren't exactly aligned and they're fairly loose. So things drag. If you could see, his profile isn't the greatest. He kind of drifts a little bit. That's okay. So to transform him, it's really simple. Separate the arms. Come back here to the legs. Pull the legs down. Okay. There's a hinge right here. Pull this down. Take your hood piece here. Pull it down. And there's a slot and a tab right here. I don't know how well it's coming off on camera. There's a little tab right there. There's a little slot right there. Put it together. Bam. Oh, he came with no directions or instructions, so I had to kind of figure this one out on my own. But that's okay. Bam. And you know, I kind of like him. Getting up close here. He is... I like this guy. Head is on a ball joint, but it's really hard to get in there. You might be able to wiggle that around if you want to, but I'm not going to try. Arms are on a ball joint, like a standard Legends class figures. It can go all the way around. Elbows, all the way around. 5mm port for the hand. Waist, there's no waist swivel, just because of the way it's made. The knee is on a ball joint, so you can go all the way around with the knee if you want to. You've got a thigh swivel built into the T-jointed ball joints. So, can he do the splits? Yes, he can do the Chinese splits. Can he do the... I guess that's the Chinese splits right here. Yes, he can do the Chinese splits. Unhappily, stand up. Alright. And yes, he can do the American splits all the way. Go America! Okay, so scale comparison wise, in robot mode, he is full on Legend scale. Good job. The paint here is, I've got a little blemish right there in the eye. Don't know how well that's coming off on camera, but yes, a little blemish right there, a little blemish right here. This is beautiful. This is plastic, this is plastic, this is red paint. Probably could have used a second coat, but that's okay. I'm trying not to be too horribly critical. The gun comes off, he can hold his gun, bam. Okay, so this silver is beautiful. Well done. Little red right there. The gray is plastic. Yellow is nice. Yellow is hard to do. Yellow on the purple worked really well. I don't really see any places where it got out of the lines. Little blemish right there, but that's okay. All in all, Scorponok's okay. Alright, so let's get on to this guy. So he's got beautiful paint. Let's get this out of the way. That's his gun. We've already talked about the frickin' combiner piece. His paint job here is really top shelf. That looks really nice. Look at the silver helmet. I mean, that's nice. Alright, let's transform him real fast. Undo. Undo. Look at the black. Look at the black right there. They spent their money on this one. That's what they did. Undo the legs. Undo the legs. Alright, and you've got your standard thing here where they're going to just hook together here like that. Form the leg. Same thing here. Hook together. Form the leg. I think that's right. Yeah, that's the way it's supposed to go, so why isn't it? Yeah, that's the way they're supposed to go. Wings come back like that. Arms come down at the shoulder. Cockpit separates right there. Has a hinge, comes down. Turn the face around, and bam! Here you have Predacon Fractal. And he is a beautiful shade of hunter green. Now, head sculpt. I think that's the head sculpt they used for their pterosaur at the 2016 BotCon. I think that's what that is, because that looks vaguely familiar. And there's a blemish on the head sculpt. Ah, God bless America. They painted the joints here, right in here. They're all painted, so that means they're going to rub and they're going to just come apart, which means you can't do anything with this figure. He's got a beautiful paint job. They painted the vents here. Man, that's a shame. I understand why they did it, but man, that's a shame. Pretty little stuff here. Yeah, he's a good looking figure. I like the color. It's a hunter green. Here he is with Deluxe Rodimus to give you a scale comparison size. And again, for those of you Classics fans, here he is with Classics Prime. So yeah. Alright, that's the 5.0 from FunPub. And these actually came in today. Today is March 24th, 2017. So thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a good day. And now to answer the burning question, how do they scale with Metroplex? Well, there's a little slight problem here, folks. In my unhappiness with the figures, I kind of transformed them, and I put them in the box. And unfortunately, I really don't like them enough to retransform them so that you can see them in the hands of Metroplex. But all four of them fit in that box, so if that gives you any type of idea of scale as far as what they do with Metroplex, and you know, there's pipes for your size comparison. Yeah, that's pretty much it. If they had better paint, and I trusted the paint, I would actually take them back out and do this properly, but I really don't trust it. So, yeah, there's how they scale with Metroplex. Okay, bye.
Thank you for watching my Papa's channel. Please subscribe and like. Thank you.